Welcome to January 28th. It's a Friday. January is almost done. This Day Weather Podcast brought to you by Chugwater Chili, a gourmet spice of Western life. Check out Chugwater Chili Seasoning, either the hot or the regular. It's award-winning. It's not only great for chili, but great for tacos and more. Use Chugwater Don at your checkout for your code to get 20% off. And the way the forecast is looking next week, you're going to want to make a big bowl, a big pot of chili with a good bit of cold air coming on in. But it is going to be a decent weekend. After the week of Alberta Clippers, we are now looking at high pressure moving in for a decent weekend. Will it be perfect? No. There'll be windy areas and spots. It'll be a little chilly at night. It'll be cool during the day, but temperatures warmer than they are now. And it's the last weekend of January, so you have to keep your expectations in check. Overall, though, it's going to be a pretty good looking stretch of weather through Monday. The next storm system is going to arrive Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And really what that storm system is it's an Arctic front. Arctic air is going to be pushing in to Montana Monday night into Tuesday, then Tuesday night into Wednesday and Thursday across the rest of the Western High Plains and Rockies. And what will happen as we go into the next couple of weeks is the Arctic air will come in waves, meaning Arctic air will come in, will retreat, and when it retreats, you warm up, and then the Arctic come back in again and temperatures go back down again. So you kind of have this up and down pattern with temperatures that we're going to see. It doesn't look like the Arctic air is going to come in and lock in. There's going to be some gaps between the waves, but every time the Arctic air comes back in, boy, you're really going to notice that. And that's certainly what will happen between Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Today's satellite photo shows that quiet weather across all of the West. So we're going to see a high pressure ridge build in this weekend. So lots of sunshine, fair weather. There'll be a few high clouds. All the stormy weather will be here along the East Coast, or you're going to have that East Coast storm. But for the Western United States, really, it's nothing but high pressure. And you can see it right here on the 500 millibar chart. Here's the low headed towards the East Coast, but we've got a happy high right here for a nice weekend of weather. But as we go into Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, high pressure wants to build up into the Gulf of Alaska. The door opens to the Arctic with that high pressure ridge right here, and winds aloft are coming all the way from there. The trajectory of the air, if you look at the trajectory of the air, you can just see it pouring into the Rockies and into the high plains. So through Monday, the weather looks good. Tuesday starts off cold up here with the Arctic air push, then by Wednesday and Thursday getting all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And you can see by Thursday noon, the wave is going to be pushing Arctic air all the way here while bringing Arctic air up to and near the divide and maybe a little bit of over the divide as well. And we could see some snow with this. This is the water equivalent of the snow that may fall with this Arctic wave as it comes through. So you can see many areas on the plains up into the high country. This is not going to be a big snow event, but when you take Arctic air and you put a little bit of water with it, it's quite efficient at making it snow. So snowfall is going to be likely with this Arctic wave as it comes in. And you can see right here, some pretty decent snowfall amounts. Now, take this with a grain of salt. We're talking about something almost a week away. So these totals, again, it's just for guidance purposes to show you where this snow is going to be. Don't get married to any of those numbers you see just yet. As we get into early next week, we can focus in on what the snow amounts are likely going to be. But the chances of snow with the Arctic air are very, very good. And look at the temperature deviation from average. So you're looking at some spots here. Temperatures by Thursday morning could be as much as 40 to 41 degrees below the 30-year average. And you can see the blue norther heading into Texas by that time frame, but getting into the east slopes of the Rockies here. And temperatures, these are temperatures possibly by Thursday morning of next week. Again, take with a grain of salt. We'll update it as we go, but you can see, look at these. Those are not wind chills up in North Dakota. And you can see that getting into the Rockies and the high plains, temperatures are single digits and maybe going below zero. So livestock interests and outdoor interests and pet owners need to be prepared that once we get beyond Tuesday, the mercury begins to take a tumble, and it will likely reach the coldest Thursday. Then we're going to see the Arctic air retreat a little bit by next weekend. It'll kind of go back. That's why it's going to come in waves. So we have a wave coming in of cold Tuesday through Thursday. It retreats Friday and the weekend. This up here is the next spoke of Arctic air that's likely going to come in behind it after next weekend. So be prepared for these colder temperatures, but we've got a good solid 4 days of decent weather coming our way. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.